In other news, Singapore, Indonesia and Malaysia have pledged to keep the Straits of Malacca and Singapore free, open and safe for international shipping. This comes as the Strait of Hormuz in the Middle East remains closed amid geopolitical conflicts and uncertainties. Chok reports.
More than 100,000 vessels pass through the Straits of Malacca and Singapore each year. The waterways are a primary artery for global commerce, carrying almost a quarter of total sea trade and nearly a third of the world's oil and gas supplies. But Singapore's Transport Minister Jeffrey Seow says open sea lanes cannot be taken for granted.
Safe and open waterways are global commons that we must continue to uphold through international law and mutual collaboration. For more than 5 decades, Indonesia, Malaysia and Singapore and our partners have collaborated closely, and the result is peace and prosperity. At a time when geostrategic conflict and economic competition around the world is intensifying, our experience in these straits show that there can be a different way.
A joint statement from Singapore, Indonesia and Malaysia has pledged to keep the Straits of Malacca and Singapore free, open and safe for international shipping. This comes as ship traffic over at the Middle East's Strait of Hormuz dropped by more than 90% amid ongoing geopolitical conflict. Speaking at a high-level maritime forum in Singapore, Mr. Seow believes the joint statement is a sign of trust among neighbours who recognise that their interests align. He adds that the cooperative mechanism set up by the 3 countries in 2007 has helped to maintain peace and prosperity and remain responsive to emerging challenges.
It gives us a platform to exchange perspectives, identify emerging needs, and turn dialogue into practical cooperation. Our discussions over the next 2 days will focus on 4 priorities: strengthening navigational safety, harnessing technology for safer navigation, preparing for emerging challenges, and safeguarding the marine environment.
Indonesia's former foreign minister believes countries and the maritime community must continue to work together to keep waters safe and open.
The security and safety of the Straits of Malacca and Singapore cannot be viewed in isolation. They are part of a wider security and stability of Southeast Asia. Maritime security is most sustainable when it is based on cooperation among littoral states, respect for international law. This experience should be extended to other sea lanes of communication in Southeast Asia, including the Sunda and Lombok Straits.
Moving forward, the 3 countries will be finalising coordination guidelines to help ships in distress that need a place of refuge. Singapore will also propose new trilateral procedures to respond to cargo fires on container ships amid increasing cases globally.